Bayern Munich host Arsenal next Wednesday, 4th for their Group F Champions League fixture. Let's welcome now betting expert Nigel Seeley to the show to break down the match. Now, before we continue, just a heads up, we are filming this before the weekend matches, so odds and injuries could change. Now, it's possibly one, if not the biggest upset from last matches, the Champions League matches there. Not only did Bayern Munich not win, but they didn't even score. Now, obviously, no disrespect to Arsenal, a strong team with a good defence. I just think everyone wasn't expecting that. What was your take on that match?
I was totally shocked. I couldn't believe it. I'm an Arsenal fan. I couldn't believe it. But in the last 7 days, you've seen what Arsene Wenger reign at Arsenal sums it all about. You know, you go to win against Bayern Munich, fantastic result, 2-0. And a week later, you lose 3-0 against Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's the inconsistency you have with Wenger. It's the inconsistency you have with Arsenal Football Club. And it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest to see them go over to Munich and win. They've done it before. They've done it before. They're unbeaten in the last 2 matches. They have nothing to lose. I know they've got all these injury problems, but I think there's something about the psyche between Bayern Munich and Arsenal that Bayern Munich don't like playing Arsenal. They really don't fancy it. And Arsenal raise their gaming in big games like this. And so, at a big price or maybe an Asian handicap, I think Arsenal got big chances.
We'll have to say that it didn't affect their odds, Bayern Munich's odds to win there. 1.44 to win on their turf. Bet I'm looking at is Bayern Munich and the under 4.5 goals. 1.8 Stan James. I do think Bayern Munich is going to win this one on their turf. And I think they're going to be very determined based on that sort of like 2-0 loss. So I'm going for the Bayern Munich and under 4.5 goals. 1.8. Obviously, the Gunners have got their strong defence there. What do you think of that bet?
Well, the first thing I've got to think about is that Bayern Munich have won all their games at home this season, a 100% record. So, you look at the odds, and just them to win is a decent bet as well. But Arsenal score goals. And, I mean, we know they've got all these injury problems, but that seems to make the better of Arsenal Football Club when they have these injury problems. When they go with the first-strength team, everyone expects them to win the Premier League, they expect them to win the Champions League. They never perform. They always perform when under pressure. I think under 4.5 goals is a good bet. I'm not necessarily sure whether Bayern Munich will win this game. I'm personally quite think it might be a draw. I'm going to go for the 2-2 draw here, and I think a draw suits both sides. You tend to see at the moment in the Champions League, both teams, the best teams, rise to the top. And I think the cream will rise to the top of this game, and the BT will go through. I think a draw suits both sides, and I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw.
Wow, all right, 2-2 draw there. That sounds a very interesting game. I'm looking forward to watching that one. And Nigel, thank you for joining us.